Since I can remember, I felt a current moving through me, like a secret language only my soul could hear. It spoke in rhythm and image, in fragments of stories and songs, and even then, I knew it wasn't mine alone. Hi, I'm Shanique. I'm a Mexican-American artist. I began working at age 3 shooting commercials. That's where I stepped into a world where creativity and connection was everything. And I just couldn't get enough of it. So I started training in everything I could. Voice, piano, acting, musical theater, dance, ice skating, songwriting, storytelling, even production. I chose all of this because I had to. Art is how I processed life. And through it all, I worked alongside some of the most talented and generous artists from both worlds. And when I finally got the biggest role of my life, I found out I was pregnant. I walked away. Not just from the role, from all of it. I stopped singing, stopped writing. I let the dream go cold. And I didn't walk away because I became a mom. I walked away because life came at me fast. One thing after another. And I just couldn't keep depending on maybe I'll get the role. I had to get real. For 5 years, I didn't sing a single note. I focused on real life. 1 million jobs, real estate, surviving, motherhood. And even through all of it, I recognized that music was always my biggest passion. And in that silence, I started to listen. I didn't know what I was listening for. I thought that chapter had closed until something stirred. Not in my head, but in my spirit. That's when I knew. The voice wasn't gone. It was just waiting. Waiting for me to return different. I started recording myself at home, just to remember my voice and melodies inside. My music has always been a mirror of my spiritual path. I didn't follow a formula, a system, or an algorithm. It's a reflection of every season I've lived. And so I started again, and something shifted. People showed up, songs returned, doors opened, and this time, I'm not performing to be seen. I'm singing because I remembered that we were never meant to walk alone, and that music was never the destination. It was a meeting ground, the frequency that brings us together. For the ones who are ready to connect, the podcast is live, letters are being written, new music is coming, not for numbers, for the soul.